In a quiet town called Obinze, there was a small road restaurant known as Mama Ijeoma's Kitchen. Her food smelled like heaven hot jollof rice, goat meat so tender it fell off the bone, and stew that danced on the tongue. Everyone in Obinze loved her food. It was cheap, it was fast, and it was full of flavor, but only a few people noticed something strange. Chuka, a young man who worked as a motorcyclist, ate there every single day. He said, "Mama's food gives me strength. I feel like a lion after every plate." But one evening, something strange happened. A white-bearded traveler came to town. He wore sandals made of rope and a dusty brown wrapper. He sat near the restaurant, but never ate. Chuka asked him, "Why don't you try Mami Ijeoma's food? You will love it." The man shook his head slowly and whispered, "Not all that smells good is good. Sometimes sweetness hides sickness." Before Chuka could ask more, the man disappeared into the night. That night, Chuka had a dream. A woman with red eyes was cooking meat in a pot filled with blood. He woke up sweating, but he laughed it off. Nkechi, a smart 14-year-old girl who helped her mother at the market, noticed something also. Each time she passed Mama Ijeoma's kitchen, the flies gathered, then suddenly flew away, like they were running from something unseen. One day, she peeked through the back of the kitchen. She saw Mami Ijeoma talking to her pot, not like someone cooking, like someone casting a spell. Nkechi ran and told her mother. Her mother warned her to keep quiet. "That woman helped me when I had nothing," she said. "Don't cause trouble." But Nkechi kept watching. A rumor spread. People who visited Mami Ijeoma's late at night stopped being seen. A mechanic named Bala had eaten there and disappeared. A student, Ada, had also been a late-night customer. Gone, no goodbye, no luggage taken. Police came, questioned Mami Ijeoma, found nothing. Her smile remained sweet and her hands steady. Chuka began to feel tired every morning, heavy like his body was draining. He started seeing shadows around the restaurant, shadows that didn't belong to any living person. One night, Chuka followed Mami Ijeoma secretly after she closed her shop. She walked deep into the forest, pot in hand. There, under the moonlight, she opened a hole and poured something inside. When she left, Chuka dug the ground. He found old bones, skulls, and pieces of jewelry. He screamed and ran back to the village, shaking like a dry leaf. By morning, he had fallen sick, his voice was gone, and his eyes had turned red. The doctor couldn't explain it. The herbalist said, "You have eaten from the pot of the spirits." Nkechi brought her drawings of what she saw. Chuka's sickness spread the news faster than radio. People stormed Mami Ijeoma's kitchen. They broke the door. Behind her kitchen was a small hidden room. Inside were jars with human fingers, dried hearts, and labels written in strange languages. Mami Ijeoma stood in the center smiling. When they tried to arrest her, she vanished into thin air. That night, thunder struck the spot where her kitchen stood. By morning, the building was gone. Only ashes remained. Chuka never recovered. His voice never returned. But he wrote the story down before he lost his strength. The paper ended with these words: "If food is too cheap, too tasty, and too perfect, ask questions." Since that day, the town of Obinze has no local restaurants. And at night, they say you can still smell stew from the empty land where Mami Ijeoma's kitchen once stood. Moral of the story: not everything that tastes good is good for you. Sometimes the most delicious meals hide the darkest secrets. In a world where hunger and desperation often blind our judgment, we must learn to look beyond surface sweetness. Cheap food, fast answers, and smiling faces can sometimes lead to dangerous places. Yeah. So this story reminds us to be watchful, to ask questions, and to never trade safety for satisfaction. Just because a place is popular or a person is trusted doesn't mean their intentions are pure. So the things we consume, food, trust, or comfort, must come from clean hands and honest hearts. So before you sit, eat, or follow the crowd, look deeper. Your life might depend on it. Thank you, and keep watching us.